And we are back. Season 2 of the Waffle is here, and we start on a Thursday night. The defending champs Caps hanging their banner and hanging this pass out for Dante Jackson, intercepted. The Steamers going to take this back past the 45-yard line, just undercuts Chris Godwin. And so Joe Burrow, next possession, putting some air on this ball. DeAndre Hopkins with the grab and touchdown Steamers. They're up 10-0, and they're driving again in the second. Burrow throws it up, intercepted. Nate Hobbs takes this one away at the goal line, so trading interceptions. Now later in the second, Mahomes in the red zone. He's going corner pocket. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with the nice grab. Caps on the board, and they're tied up into the third. Mahomes, clean pocket, rifles one down towards the goal line, and Chris Godwin with a little sidestep into the end zone. Caps take the lead, and here they add to it later in the third. Brian Robinson Jr. up the gut, 24-10. The Caps go storming ahead here, and now the Steamers. They found out they have Nick Chubb at running back, and he takes this one himself. We have a one-score game. Nick Chubb powering his way over the goal line, and then into the fourth, just 2 minutes to go. Burrow scrambled around in the pocket, takes a big hit. Free agent pickup Cam Jordan doing work, and now 4th and goal. Nice touch on that ball. Tight end Greg Dulcich is back for another season, and he ties it up. Mahomes now, just a few seconds to go, and he's intercepted. This could be a walk-off interception for Patrick Queen. Does he have the speed? He's caught from behind. And so we're in overtime. Steamers ball first. 1st and 10. Burrow slings it out to his right. Nate Hobbs strikes again. And the Caps are going to have excellent field position here at the end of this ball game. Unbelievable. The Caps doing it with defense in Mahomes. Clean pocket. Nice throw. Godwin slinks through down to the 2-yard line. And it sets Robinson up with the easy go-ahead diving touchdown. And there you have it. First day, first game is a good one. The Caps storm back, lose their lead, and come back a second time to win. Now we head to Toronto. The new look Oilers are going to play the Thunderbirds. New head coach, new quarterback Baker Mayfield, same old Dan Campbell. But he replaced Tannehill with Gardner Minshew. And Minshew's running and gunning to start, stepping up and finding the back out of the backfield, Najee Harris. 7-3 Thunderbirds. Now Minshew, he's firing it right over the shoulder to Chase Claypool inside the 10. Play action, putting his foot down and firing to Mike Evans. What an amazing opening few drives here. Now Baker, clean pocket. He's baking. Pat Freiermuth, wide open. Blown coverage by the Thunderbirds. Just a 1-point game into the third. Minshew, he's moving the ball. Foster Moreau. Big game in the Waffle Bowl. Now Najee Harris, look at the running lanes. Tackled after the fact, but it's too late. Thunderbirds up 21-13. Mayfield going back to the tight end. 1st and goal. Handoff. And Taylor, Jonathan Taylor, juking and moving his way in. They just need the 2-point conversion, but Taylor can't get there this time. Down 2 with 4 minutes to go. Just 1 minute left. The Oilers got the ball back. The defense doing its job. Mayfield scrambling around, making that 5 yards look tough. But 30 seconds to go. 2nd and 1. Moving the chains. There's Jonathan Taylor again. Timeout, Houston. Down 2. 3 points will win it. Sneaky Dan Campbell trying to ice the kicker. But will it work? From the beak of the Thunderbird, the kick is good. 53 yards and in. 22-21. The Oilers get their first win of the season, and it only took 1 week this year. Next up, we go to the Bisons and the Mounties. Mounties' new quarterback Derek Carr replacing the retired Aaron Rodgers, and things not going well, holding on to the ball forever, and he gets stampeded by the Bison. And now on offense, Daniel Jones is back, so is Paris Campbell. They have 1st and goal, and up the middle, Dalvin Cook rolling his way into the end zone. 7-0 Bisons. Here, Carr on a drive, throwing for the end zone, and he's got the back wide open. Nobody saw Kareem Hunt, and so 7-7. Daniel Jones, he can run. picking up some good yardage and the first. They're in field goal range here. Now 2nd and 10, Jones back to pass. He's got Darius Slayton in the corner of the end zone. Big year last year for the Bisons. Now 20-7. It's 4th and 10. Mounties running out of time. Carr launching it deep, and this goes incomplete. However, flag on the play. Patrick Surtain is blamed, but it only makes him angry. Intercepts Derek Carr the very next play. Carr looking for Gabe Davis, but all he got was Surtain, and now down 23-7. This game is just about out of reach, but the Mounties still fighting. Kareem Hunt gets down to the 1, and as the final few seconds tick off the clock, the Mounties trying to get those sweet, sweet garbage points, but they end up with nothing. 23-7 is the final. The Bisons handle the Mounties easy for the win. Now let's go to Dublin, Ireland, home of the Shamrocks. They play Jordan Love and the Aviators, and now Love, pass rush in his face, gets this ball out of there at the last second. Jamar Chase at the 5, and now 3rd and goal. Love going back to Chase. The Chase-Love connection is on point here in the first half, but the Shamrocks. CJ Stroud, hard play fake, resets his feet, and finds the new first-round tight end, Jamie Gutierrez, 7-7. Love moving in the pocket, wide open receiver. It's Donovan Peoples-Jones. 14-10. Love, nice pocket, nice ball across the middle for the score. Tight end Zach Ertz with the grab. 21-10. Aviators up. Now screen. DJ Moore. Watch the blocking on this play. Zach Martin, free agent prize, absolutely pummeling people on the way to the big gain. And here the kick goes through the uprights. 8-point game. Jordan Love trying to sneak this ball in there to the Peoples-Jones, and he is intercepted. Phillips the second. Phillips the first would be proud, and now Shamrocks had a hole, but here Donta Foreman goes into the contact for the touchdown, and then 2-point conversion is good to Ertz. 24-24, 2 minutes to go. Intercepted again. Love just hangs that one out over the middle, and Tyson Campbell just has to stand there and grab it. Shamrocks with great field position, setting up for the game-winning field goal, and they come back from 24-10 to win 27-24. CJ Stroud out-dueled, but he wins. Next up, we have Antlers and Dragons in London. Here, Josh Allen running the read option, fakes out Parsons, but he gets him from behind anyway. Now in the gun, Kyler Murray throws it out left quick, and there's Marquise Brown going full Hollywood and sprinting down the sideline. Antlers defense too slow. Touchdown Dragons, 7-3. Now into the second, Kyler Murray firing it to his tight end Hawkinson, and now he's going to take it up the sideline. The Antlers can't catch anybody. Receiver, tight end, probably Murray himself. 14-3. Kyler throwing over the shoulder. Touchdown. Rondale Moore getting his hands on the ball. 21-6. Josh Allen takes it himself. He's only got one man to beat, and he is stopped at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, Antlers. Allen throws it fast over the middle. Tight end Jeff Keller, 1st-round pick. 2nd and goal for the Dragons. They come right back to the tight end of their own, John Fitzpatrick. Now just 2 minutes left in the game. 4th and 15 for Josh Allen. Incomplete. They'll get one more shot at it here. 20 seconds to go. Josh Allen to Tyler Lockett is good. Now they just need that tricky onside kick, and it goes straight to the Dragons. Dragons hang on to win 28-20. Dominant offense in the first half. Murray with 4 touchdowns. All right, let's stay in London. The Black Knights hosting the Huskies, and Reich with his new quarterback, newly knighted Matthew Stafford, and Sir Stafford is crunched. Not a great opening for the Black Knights. Here's Justin Herbert and the Huskies moving the ball and finding his tight end Colby Parkinson to get the first score of the game. Later in the first, Stafford intercepted. This one's going back to the house. Christian Fulton jumps the route, getting some hang time. 14-0. Now the Knights from the 3. Stafford fires it over the middle. Raekwon McMillan intercepts him. Stafford's 2nd pick of the day. Now Herbert in the red zone. He's lofting this one up for the goal line. Patrick Peterson is there. Undercuts the pass. trading interceptions here, and now Stafford in the third, going over the middle. He's intercepted, number 3 of the day. Stephon Gilmore with that one. Now down 17, 6 minutes to go in the fourth, and the Knights finally punch the ball in. Romeo Dobbs hits the pylon, and 17-7, 2 minutes to go. Herbert is being chased around by the Black Knights, but he gets the ball out. Laviska Shenault down to the 1, and from the 1, free agent pickup Devin Singletary with a juke and the score, and 24-7 is our final. The Huskies dominated from the start. Stafford might be washed. Now we go down to San Juan, the Wizards versus the Monarchs. And here LaMonarch Jackson, play action, booting out left, throwing across his body. Jameson Williams tackled at the 4. Now 3rd and goal. Jackson, it's got Jarvis Landry for the score, 7-0. Now Brock Purdy, pocket collapsing, running for his life. There's Chase Young with the sack. 3rd and 23. Purdy throwing it over the middle, the most ill-advised throw. Second-hand embarrassment throw. 1st and 10, Purdy, he's back. Christian Watson slicing his way through the defense. They're back in this game, 10-7. Jackson feeling the pressure and tucks it and runs and lowers a shoulder before he gets shouldered. A lot of shouldering. 1st and goal. Kenneth Walker III steps into the end zone. 17-7. Big 4th down and 13. Purdy under pressure. Another ill-advised throw, and now he is intercepted. And look at the safety, Nick Cross, using all of that vertical to get up and intercept that ball. 1st and goal. Lamar Jackson to Dalton Kincaid for the score. Monarchs up 24-7. Now here's Brock Purdy with a clean pocket. He finds Christian Watson down the field. Now in the red zone, the Wizards. It's Purdy to who else but Christian Watson. Tyreek Hill had a slow day, but Watson stepped up. 4th and 20. Wizards still down 13. And the throw on 4th and 20 goes incomplete. Monarchs defense steps up. Our final score, 30-14. They kicked a lot of field goals and got the win. Now to Mexico City, the Golden Eagles hosting the Desperados. And here's first-round quarterback Steve Weiss. He found Alan Lazard down to the 5, 3rd and goal. Weiss steady in the pocket. Mike Williams gets over the goal line. Golden Eagles up 7-0. Desperados going to the ground game. 2 excellent blocks, and Travis Etienne can just waltz into the end zone. 7-7. Now Trey Lance hit as he throws, but gets this one out down the field. That was tough. DJ Chark in the right spot. 3rd and goal. Lance takes a bad sack. There's Can Sample chasing him down. 3rd and 8. And Weiss throwing it over the shoulder. Nice touch on that one. Allen Robinson goes for the score. Tied at 14. Now Lance zips it out to his right. And there in the end zone is Corey Davis. 21-14. Now in the red zone. The Golden Eagles with a chance on 3rd down. A bad sack for Weiss. 4th and 17. Now they're going. In a minute left. And that pass goes incomplete. The Desperados hang on, and they start the year with a win. Last year started 0-3 before their run. Now we head to Orlando. It's the Orbits playing the Snowhawks. Divisional rivals. Trevor Lawrence, play action, fires it hard over the middle. Getting down to the 10-yard line, there's Sterling Shepard. But facing a 4th and goal, it's Lawrence again to Jackson Smith and Jigba. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Coach Sala likes that one. They'll count the touchdown. 7-0. Now Orbits ball. Jalen Hurts facing the wrath of Cam Hayward. 10-0. Snowhawks up. And Hurts trying to take it on the ground, bobbing and weaving, sliding but actually getting hit and diving. 2nd and 5. Hurts on the run again. This time he can't get away. There's Aiden Hutchinson on his back. 3rd and 16. Hurts rolling out to his right, getting this one off. Weird angle and extra effort. Nelson Aguilar in for the score. Now it's 10-7. Snowhawks off to the back. Perfect blocking for Montgomery. 1 man to beat, and he is in for the score. But wait, holding on the offense. So now here the Snowhawks on a 4th and 2. Lawrence to Smith and Jigba deliver a touchdown. 17-7. Hurts trying to get the offense going. Dropping back into coverage is defensive end Aiden Hutchinson. Surprise INT, 20-7 now. Hurts, read option, cutting it up the middle, faking out a bunch of defenders. Half the defense fell for that one. Hurst trying with all his might to drag this offense into the end zone. 3rd and 16, stepping up and delivering to the tight end, Jawan Johnson. Now we have a game, 20-14. Lawrence, play action, stepping up and firing for the end zone. Touchdown, Sterling Shepard, 2 points is good. Wide open, 31-14. The Snowhawks trying to pull away. And last year's league leader in interceptions seals the game for the Snowhawks. Trevon Diggs, Brian Dayball, his first game as Orbit's head coach did not end well. 31-14, Snowhawks win. Now let's go to the Sentinels versus Nighthawks in Buenos Aires. Nighthawks going to the ground game early. Christian McCaffrey showing a burst of speed, gets the first down, and now in the red zone. Bryce Young flips it out to his left. Hunter Renfro for the touchdown. 7-3, Nighthawks up. And they have the ball back. Bryce Young sacked. Randy Gregory swallows him up. Now to the debut of Jameis Winston, the new Sentinels quarterback. Throwing it out right for the big gain. And here, 3rd and 5. Winston, he's going to get pressured. Throws this one away. Setting up the field goal for the Sentinels. It's a fake. Cooper Rush got him. Down to DJ Humphries, left tackle for the score. Who saw that one coming? Great hands by the big guy. 10-10 now. Some trickeration. 3rd and 5. Bryce Young stepping way up in the pocket. And David Njoku burning the Sentinels defense. Secondary diving and missing. Put on the afterburners. Wow, 17-10. Nighthawks with the ball. Nearly intercepted. McCaffrey pulls it away, and he gallops off to the end zone. More diving and missing by the Sentinels secondary. That's not good. 24-10. Winston trying to mount a comeback. He's got a cannon. Lasers that one down the sideline. A.J. Brown makes this a 1-score game, and now Sentinels ball. It goes out to Tony Pollard, who's trying to break a few tackles and fumbles in the process, giving the game away. The Nighthawks recover. And that's all, folks. 24-17 is the final. The Nighthawks start the season off strong. Now we go to Salt Lake City. The Elks hosting the Lumberjacks. Jacoby Brissett firing from play 1 down to the 1. Amari Cooper excited. Handoff Saquon Barkley. Easiest touchdown of his life. 7-6. Here are the Elks. Anthony Richardson, flick of the wrist. And Jalen Waddle is gone for the touchdown. That was a tough throw on the move there, too. 2-point conversion. Richardson, he's got the defense frozen. He runs it in. 14-7. Now Brissett. He's steady in the pocket. Finds his tight end Noah Fant, who says, "Get off me." Throws 2 Elks off his back for the score. Tied at 14. And now Saquon Barkley up the middle. Lowers his shoulder and breaks at least 4 tackles there. Burns the rest of the defense. What a run. One of his only 5 carries. What an injustice. Just pound the rock. But here, slinging it the next possession, Anthony Richardson to Rashad Bateman. We're tied up. Under 2 minutes. Brissett fires it. There's Amari Cooper. Fools the defense for a huge gain. Takes us down inside the 10-yard line. But the flag will bring it back. It's holding under a minute. Anthony Richardson completes a nice ball downfield and sets the Elks up for the game-winning kick. Final score 24-21. The refs and the Elks win. Next up, we go to Melbourne, Australia. It's Bulls, Tigers, and 3rd and 5. Tua moving to his left. Tiger breathing down his neck, and here he gets rid of the ball to DeAndre Swift, the back. Scores the first touchdown of the game, 7-0. Now Tigers, Kirk Cousins whips this ball out towards the goal line, down to the 1, and now 3rd and goal from the 1. Kirk Cousins, play action, flips it out to his tight end, Payne Durham. Tigers actually going up 10-7 later in the second, but Cousins, under pressure, gets shoved into the end zone. Safety, Tim Settle for the sack, and now 10-9. Kirk unfazed. Laser beam down to the goal line. Curtis Samuel there for the score. Tigers up 11. The Bulls getting the offense going. Tua slings it out to the back. He's going to scurry down inside the 5-yard line. After a hold, they'll start at the 14. And Tua, steady in the pocket, finds Ricky James Jr. in for the score. But the Bulls, they need a 2-point conversion. DeAndre Swift, he's fighting hard for those yards, but can't get it. Down 5 still. Tua, clean pocket. Open receiver, there's Swift up the sideline again, reminiscent of that first quarter play. And now Tua throws it out right. That's caught. The Bulls take the lead. Cole Kmet with the grab. Another 2-pointer. Tua throws. A little miscommunication there, so the Bulls just up 1. Now Tigers ball. Kirk Cousins pass. Complete inside the 30 in field goal range. And the field goal is good. Tigers take back the lead 23-21. 40 seconds to go. Kickoff to Rashid Shaheed. Signing, an underrated signing from the Mounties. And he's got speed to burn. Nobody's going to catch him, making this Tigers special teams look so slow. And the Bulls take back the lead just like that. New coach Easton for the Tigers can't believe it. He thought he had his win. And classic Kirk Cousins, let's check it down with the game on the line. 28-23, the Bulls come back and win it on the speedy legs of Rashid Shaheed. Now we move on to Portland. The Pioneers taking on the Memphis Blues. And Blues ball, 3rd and 19, already sacked once. Russell Wilson sacked again, nearly a safety by Hassan Ridgeway. Now Desmond Ridder back to throw for the Pioneers. Complete to T. Higgins and in for the score. Pioneers get on the board first here and stay in the lead into the 3rd, 13-3. The Blues can't convert on 3rd and 7. So from the 38, the attempt, the long field goal and wide left. Down 13 now. Russell Wilson completes a big pass downfield. Broken tackles Jacoby Myers. Tough to bring down. And here, Wilson, he's scanning, then delivers to Aaron Jones, the back out of the backfield. So now it's just a 6-point game. Read option. Desmond Ridder is drilled, and the ball comes loose. Jermaine Pratt scoops and scores. And so just like that, the game is flipped. The Blues are up 1. And the Pioneers hand off to Javonte Williams, trying to muscle his way forward, but the holding call with just a minute left backs them up. 4th and 19. Ridder dancing in the pocket, bumps into his own man, and the throw goes wild. But that's not it. They have another chance here if they can stop the Blues here on 3rd and 1. The blitz causes Wilson to throw it away. So 4th and 1. They're punting it, and it's a beauty down to the 1 coffin corner. So the Pioneers, if they want to win this thing, have to go 99 yards. And Ridder throws this one deep down the sideline, but time expires, goes incomplete. So Memphis, with the help of some strong defensive plays, climb back from 13 down to win. And now to our Sunday night matchup, the St. Louis Riverhogs with first-round quarterback Gabriel Kinchin in at the helm. Deshaun Watson is out. He is in jail. Kinchin connects with DK Metcalf for the big game. And now Kinchin from 3rd and goal back to Metcalf. Hogs on the board first. Now beginning of the second quarter. Voyagers ball. Sam Darnold swings it out to Austin Eckler. He's slippery, breaks 1 tackle, steps through 2 more, and gets the first in the red zone. Now the Voyagers will get 3 points out of that. 13-3 now in the 3rd. Darnold over the middle. It's caught. Cooper Kupp down to the 45. And now it's Darnold throwing on 1st and 10. Abandons the pocket, and it collapses all around him. Aaron Donald with the sack, his 2nd. And so the Voyagers attempting a long field goal. It's a 58-yarder, and they got it. 13-6, just down 7. But Sam Darnold is running for his life. Donald has been chasing around the field all game long. Here, Darnold throwing it into coverage. Dangerous throw, kind of works out, gets inside the red zone. But here on 3rd and 8, up the middle is stuffed. Zonovan Knight goes nowhere, and the only thing the Voyagers can manage is their kicking game. 3 field goals, down 4 in the Riverhogs. Kinchin to Metcalf, not once, but twice. Kinchin over the middle, all 11 defenders just watching Metcalf on that one, forming a circle. And here, down 11, a minute to go. Donald, incomplete. Could have been a fumble. And so the Riverhogs and their first-round QB, Gabriel Kinchin, handle the Voyagers 20-9. And now let's go to part 1 of our Monday night doubleheader, the San Antonio Dreadnoughts versus the Austin Armadillos. And here, Russell Bowman, first-round QB to Kyle Pitts down the sideline, tackled at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. They're going to pitch it out to Ezekiel Elliott, picking up his blocks and in for the score. It's 7-0 Dreadnoughts, 3rd and 9 now in the first. Jared Goff hanging around in the pocket a little too long, and it's Wormley and Watt who take him out. Now towards the end of the first, the Dreadnoughts are driving, but Bowman takes a big sack, backs him up. They kick the field goal 10-0 later in the second. Bowman's got CeeDee Lamb down the sideline, setting up a red zone opportunity. 2nd and goal. It's Lamb again for the score. Dreadnoughts up big, 17-3. But towards the end of the third, Jared Goff gets going. He finds the impact rookie tight end Paul Schultz. 10-17. Dreadnoughts march right back, and CeeDee Lamb gets his 2nd touchdown. It's going to put the Dreadnoughts up 14. But here the Armadillos rolling right back. Jared Goff to Tyler Conklin, the tight end. Down 7, but running out of time. So here comes the onside. It's close, but they can't get it. Down to just 18 seconds after some defense. Goff converts on 4th and 10. Deontay Johnson gets out of bounds, so with 8 seconds left, Goff, he's buying his time, maybe too much time, allowing TJ Watt to get there and end the game with a sack. Dreadnoughts win it 24-17. 2 rookies win back-to-back. Now here we go, it's Monday Night Football Part 2, the Sacramento Condors versus the Oakland Redwoods. And here Justin Fields, last year's MVP, with the pocket collapsing around him. Isaiah Foskey bringing him down. Now Redwoods ball, Geno Smith, new quarterback, hands it off to new running back. Here's Barnett, the Lightning, to Derrick Henry's Thunder. Speaking of which, the Redwoods hand it off to Henry, picks up 2 big blocks, and he's going to run ahead down inside the red zone, tackled eventually at the 2-yard line. And then Redwoods in the goal line, going back to Henry, finishing what he started. People just bouncing off of him. So Redwoods with the 7-0 lead. Now here Justin Fields can't connect. Ball off the mark. They'll settle for the field goal. 7-3 at the half. Redwoods up. Now in the third. Condors with the ball. Justin Fields doesn't like what he sees. Puts his foot down and runs for the big 1st down gain. Hard to take down. 3rd and inches. Fields throwing it to his left. Swatted away. Redwoods secondary stepping up. Redwoods now just up 1. Here's Geno Smith. He's feeling scrambly. Gets down to about midfield. The slide turns into a dive there at the end. Now inside the Redwood zone. Henry with another carry. Has some big rushing lanes down to the 10. 1st and goal. Geno Smith gets it out quick to Devontae Adams. The Redwoods, they've got some weapons here, increasing their lead to 8. Condor ball. Fields breaks 1 tackle, but he can't break them all. He goes down. Redwoods take the ball back over. Under 2 minutes to go. They're going to run this clock out with Derrick Henry pounding this Condors defense. 3rd and 16. Henry, another carry, getting over the 50-yard mark, but the Condors have another chance. 4th and 10, under a minute. Pass incomplete. Tough grab in and out of the hands of KJ Osborne, and so the Redwoods upset the Condors 14-6. And with that, week 1 of the Waffle has come to a close. And here's a look at our players of the week. Kyler Murray and Cam Sample in the NFC, Josh Allen and Aaron Donald in the AFC. But comment below, tell me who you think the player of the week was. And then keep an eye out on the community tab. I'll have the league leaders and stats coming. But now we look ahead to week number 2. Which matchup are you looking forward to most? Last season, we had a lot of teams start off on the wrong foot, but they righted the ship and made some big playoff runs like the Desperados and the Thunderbirds. And actually, even the Columbus Caps, our defending champs, they lost to the Snowhawks week 1 last year on a Patrick Mahomes safety. So there you have it. Anything is possible here in the Waffle, and I'll see you for week number 2.